All right, guys, welcome back to the channel this week. I'm Jay Strains, your Casey seller with RE/MAX Elite Realtors. Now, if it's your first time to the page, welcome. I need you to subscribe and then click the little bell so you're notified every time I drop a new video. It's 2 a week. Now, today's a little different. Normally we do like kind of vlog tours or neighbor tours, or we might do like talking head videos of different topics, but I've been getting a lot of questions lately. So today is just going to be a Q&A style video where we're gonna show you some of the questions that have been asked and I'm gonna give you guys my answers. So stick around, this is gonna get good. All right, so question number one, here we go. Okay, so everybody knows the market in the past, probably a couple years has been moving very, very fast, okay? So there's a lot of times people think about maybe selling their home, they think, maybe I'll just do it myself and I'll save some of that commission money, right? There are definitely advantages to using a realtor when selling your home versus doing it for sale by owner. So we'll go over some of those real quick. Historically, you're going to make more money using a realtor, net more money even after commissions using a realtor than you are when you try to sell your home yourself. Whether it's you don't know the correct price to list it at, so you list it too low, or you don't have the correct pricing strategy where you list it just right to be able to get multiple offers and run that number up and get even more. Or you don't know what all the paperwork involved is, you don't know all the different strategies to use, whether it's in its present condition addendum or escalation clauses, or how to play offers against each other to end up with more money in the end. These are all things that using a realtor helps you in order to get a higher price for when you actually sell your home. And then it's just all the other stuff as far as setting up showings, having lock boxes, professional photography, professional marketing. It's not just putting a for sale by owner sign in your yard, throwing it on Zillow, and calling it a day, or for sale by owner.com or some of those other ones, and calling it a day, and just trying to figure out everything as you go, right? There's a lot more into it than that. Specifically right now, as of the time we're shooting this video, the market's starting to shift just a little bit. We're here in the middle of June of 2022 for this video. The market's starting to shift a little bit. Interest rates are starting to go up. There's more houses starting to sit on the market a little bit longer, whether that be because they weren't priced right to begin with, or there wasn't professional marketing and professional photography done. There's a variety of reasons, right? But with the market starting to shift, it's going to be even more important to not only have a realtor, but to have an experienced realtor who actually knows what they're doing and the different strategies involved to get you the most money. Question number B. No, just joking. Number two, question number two. Okay, now hear me when I say this. Talk to more than one realtor, okay? Unless it's me. No, again, just joking. No, but seriously, it's crazy statistics. Like it's something like 90% of home buyers and sellers hire the very first agent they talk to, okay? Now, right now, there are approximately 13,000 agents in the greater Kansas City area, okay? The average agent does 4 or 5 deals per year. Think about that. They're not even doing one deal a month. They're not even doing one deal every 2 months, okay? So before you go and hire your best friend's brother's girlfriend who just got their license, but you heard they're great at it, I'm sure they're good, right? Whatever. But you need to talk to more than one. You need to ask what their production level is. How much business are they actually doing? How many listings have they done? How many buy sides have they done? And specifically, how many listings and buy sides have they done in the area that you're looking to sell your home in, or you're looking to buy a home in, okay? If we're talking about buying, what is their strategy to get you the best deal, okay? What is their process? What are the steps they go through in order to help you win in a multiple offer situation, okay? If it's listing, if you're thinking about selling your house, what is their marketing plan? What specifically are they going to do? What specific steps are they going to take in order to get you the most money for your house, right? So if you talk to more than one person, talk to 2, talk to 3 people, then you get a really good sense of who actually knows what they're talking about and is going to be a good fit for you. And now, question number 3. Okay, so brokerages, as far as who you're looking to hire, like who does the agent work for that you're thinking about hiring to either buy a home or sell a home, okay? So yes, in short, it absolutely matters which brokerage you go with when you're talking about listing or buying a home, okay? Obviously, I work for RE/MAX Elite Realtors, so I think RE/MAX should be the choice that you go with. Per all the data that's out there, no one sells more houses than RE/MAX, period. Like in the entire world, RE/MAX sells more houses than any other brokerage, okay? Now, that may depend a little bit on the area you're in. I'm going worldwide here, okay? But with that, even here in the Kansas City area, RE/MAX agents sell more houses than any other brokerage when you go down to average number of transactions per agent. So what that gets you is more experienced agents. That kind of goes back to the last question on, doesn't matter which agent you hire. Should you interview more than one agent? Absolutely, right? It goes back to that, right? The more experience that the agent has, especially in recent, as far as recent transactions are concerned with this market, the more experienced they are, the more knowledgeable they are, the more creative they are in their marketing, the more creative they are in getting you multiple offers on the list side, the more creative they are in putting offers together for you on the buying side, and all that's going to benefit you, right? Now, if you're looking to sell, maybe you're thinking about hiring one of the discount brokerages, right? Not naming any names, but there's companies out there that'll list your house for like, I don't know, a flat fee or a 1% commission rate. Just know that with everything else, you get what you pay for. I did a deal a couple years back with one of these agents who worked for a discount brokerage, and they had the listing. I was on the buy side. By the time the transaction was over, their clients, their sellers were calling me to ask questions because they couldn't get a hold of their agent, or he didn't have the answers for them that they were looking for. And then you couple that on top of they had to put a for sale by owner sign in the yard because he didn't have any signage. They had to take their own photos and send to him to upload for the photo. So it just didn't set off that, it didn't put them off on the right foot to begin with to get the best offer they could have for their house. So in the end, you get what you pay for as far as discount brokerages versus non-discount brokerages. But again, you want to hire not only the agent, but the brokerage that has the most experience. Final question, question number 4. So yes, interest rates have gone up quite a bit lately. I think yesterday they were sitting in the mid sixes, which, you know, even just a few months ago, they were down in like the 2s and 3s, okay? Now, I'm not one to sit here and say, oh, well, historically, you know, a 6% or 7% or even an 8% interest rate is still really good. Like my parents back in the 80s, you know, they paid 18%. I'm not one to look at it like that. You know, we want to go that route. Gas was like 50 cents a gallon. Like you could buy a gallon of milk for a quarter. So we're not really comparing apples to apples when we're talking interest rates in the 1980s versus interest rates today, okay? Now, I will say that interest rates, while they are double and even triple what they were just last year, okay, that's kind of a good thing from an economic standpoint. Like you can't, 2% interest rates, we're basically giving away free money. And anytime you give away free money, you're gonna pay for it in the long run, okay? So that's kind of what we're seeing now. Now, as far as still buying a home, yes, even with 6, 7, 8% interest rates, it's still a good time to buy a home. Home values are not going to decrease for the next 2, 3, or even 4 years, okay? So when I hear people say, oh, I'm just gonna wait for the market to crash, as the market's not going to crash. It's simple supply and demand. We have the supply, we have a big supply, just not to meet demand. The demand is so great for a home right now that we cannot catch up the supply side to that, okay? So with that being said, prices are still going to go up. Now they're not gonna go up 15, 20% year over year like we've seen the past 2 years, but even 5 to 10%, heck, even just 5%. The same house at $500,000 this year is going to cost you $525,000 next year at a modest 5% increase, okay? So do you want to buy the house for $500,000 now or $525,000 for next year, okay? Go ahead and buy the house now, buy it for a smaller amount this year than you will next year or the year after that. Yes, your interest rate is going to be a little bit higher than it would have been a few months ago, but as interest rates come down over the next year, 2 years, you can always refinance and get a lower interest rate. So that is my advice to you when trying to decide if you should buy a home now, even though interest rates have gone up in the past few months. Hopefully you guys liked this Q&A style video. I would love to do more of these. So if you have more questions, whether it's about buying or selling or whatever your question might be, the home buying process, what the market's like, how interest rates affect buying, whatever it is, comment with some of your questions in this video or send me your questions in a DM or email or text, whatever, and that way we can continue to do this style video. Now again, I love shooting these videos for you guys, but I am a licensed realtor in Kansas and in Missouri, and as much as I like making these videos, I would love even more to help you find your perfect home. So the only way I do that is if you reach out to me. So again, all my contact information is here in the video. Make sure to reach out, call me, text me, email me, and just know I have your back when moving to Kansas City. Until next time, I'll catch you later.